What is up, fam? How we doing today? Welcome to the Watch Your Work Show, our pregame show for the WNBA Commissioner's Cup. My name is Kevin. We got guests today. We got friends showing up in the chats. We only have a half hour to get through it, and we have a lot to cover. I'm bringing on my friend Mac Attack. Mac Attack, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's great. How are you doing today?
Doing well. I'm ready for this game. It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have so much to talk about with it. We got friends here too. I think this is our first like VIP join that happened.
There we
It was
go.
like 8 hours before the show, but like we'll take it. What's up,
Absolutely.
Andrew? Finney, the cup. It is the cup, and we're hyped. Hello, Borland, Rowdy Rod, stay cool. ATCJ. Thank you. Thank you, Snap. Thank you, Finney, again. You can throw in all the happy birthday love. Yes, it is. It is my birthday. I'm far too old. Thank you so much. Nothing says happy birthday like throwing a like on the stream.
There you
Throw
go.
a like on the stream, fam. Let's do this.
There
We
you go.
got moments to give away. We have so much NBA things to talk about, even outside the Commissioner's Cup game that's happening today. Because Mac Attack. Oh, hey, look, we got more friends here. What's up, Heath? What's up, a Deep Threats? I cannot wait for the trophy. We are Team Trophy on this show.
Yes. Trophy all the way.
Trophy all the way. All right. So even before we get into the game, there is news that we have to talk about. And man, there just can't be a Monday that goes by in the WNBA without something wild happening. So here we go. You will see here that Liz Cambage and the Los Angeles Sparks have agreed to a contract divorce. I looked up something, and this is like the fifth contract divorce that we've seen in the WNBA so far this year. The last big one happening with when Tina Charles wanted out of Phoenix, and now Liz Cambage wants out of Los Angeles. This comes on the heels of the Liz's actions towards the Nigeria basketball team. Comes on the heels of her basically wanting out of Los Angeles and wanting out of the team before that. And just things kind of being not quite what she probably expected when she joined LA. Derek Fisher being fired, them kind of being in the thick of like the bottom part of the playoff race. Mac, do you have thoughts about Liz Cambage getting out of Los Angeles?
Honestly, I was waiting for the Nigerian team backlash because I know with Chene and NECA on there, I expected a little bit of trouble there. I think that she fits in with the chaos with the Mercury this season. Like I feel like it's a match made in heaven. She brings chaos. There's chaos already there. Let's go.
I mean, the Mercury right now are starting like Brianna Turner at center, who's a very undersized center. So Liz Cambage could help out. We've already seen like in Phoenix bench confrontations, like yelling expletives about like a former player like on the team. Maybe you're right. Maybe she wouldn't fit into Phoenix. Just absolutely right. Yeah. And this comment from you, this is great. Like that would be excellent. Like Don't show up in the parking lot after that. Like that would be
you gotta go straight out.
A full mess. And this is what I think. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on it because we have a lot to cover. There's a great game tonight. We may have seen her last game in the WNBA. New York Times had a really great profile of her in the spring, and she was pretty open just about her struggles with kind of her own mental health, her own just like the kind of some of the darkness that she has faced just playing basketball in the States and elsewhere, and a lot of those expectations. And I don't know that she is finding a lot of joy in basketball at the moment. And I think she has a lot of other kind of opportunities to, she has a lot of other things that she has like on her plate, like through like modeling, fashion design, like all this other stuff that she does. So I don't think that she necessarily needs the WNBA. So
that makes
sense. She may be on the way out there. But I don't want to talk about like who's out. I want to talk about like what's coming up. We have this game that I don't know if you can tell, I'm hyped.
Yeah,
We have the
can't wait.
Commissioner's Cup tonight, featuring the Las Vegas Aces, featuring the Chicago Sky. And I know that you know this, Mac Attack. I don't know if the rest of us watching know this. Um, Las Vegas and Chicago, they're pretty good at basketball. Like they're pretty good on the
Yeah,
offensive side of the game.
yeah.
And they are poised to score a whole bunch of points tonight. And I can't wait to see what we're going to be faced with. So just to let us talk about it, let's give some scope to the game. I think we did look just before we went on air, and Chicago is a 2.5 point favorite in this game. It's going to be on. It's going to be in Chicago. It's on Amazon Prime in a half hour. If folks don't know, Las Vegas is number one offense in the league. I think Chicago is 2 or 3. Both teams are about middle of the pack defense. Chicago is like the 4th defense. Las Vegas is about the 6th ranked defense. The over under, what did we say that it was? It was like 170 and a half.
170 and a half. Yeah.
So yeah, we're talking high scoring game by WNBA standards.
Yep.
What do you think is going to happen tonight, Mac?
Well, like you said, it's very, very evenly matched.
Mhm.
Aces being number 1 points per game, Sky being number 2. They're also really high in the rebounds as well.
Yeah.
They're both in the top 5 there. So even if they have a bad night, there's still offensive rebounds that are going to happen. So I'm with you. I think it's going to be really high scoring. I think that under is just a disservice. I think it's a disservice. I think it's easy money.
Yeah. Not financial advice, but pound the over.
Yeah, especially if Sloot's playing without a minutes restriction, like it's reported, game over. Just hit the over.
Yep. And he's brought up, Vandersloot is back tonight. She passed her concussion protocol. She missed the last 4 games due to a concussion. And according to RotoWire, she's not going to have a minutes restriction tonight. So they have said, expect like 20 to 30 minutes out of her tonight. I would be surprised if she plays 30 minutes, given that she's missed 4 games. But given all of that, there's going to be a lot of points scored tonight. And Quoth, welcome in. You did have to stop in and like the stream. That's a birthday love that we appreciate. Make sure that you have liked the stream. Make sure that you're following Team Hold. We're going to be doing some giveaways later. We want you to be qualified for it when we throw that giveaway in the chat. And yeah, this is what I'm bummed about. For DFS purposes, Alamond has been wonderful. She's been this great value grab in Sloot's absence. She's put up great assist numbers, hasn't turned the ball over a whole lot, really picking up a lot of like key stats, even though she's not scoring a ton, but really has played super well. So that's going to be, as we build our DFS lineup for tonight later, that's going to be my bummer, is that I don't have Julie Alamond to rely on to get some of those points.
Yeah, and I'm all about the value picks too. Like it was McCowan early in the season, and it was turning into Alamond, and like you said, like she's no longer in play for big numbers tonight.
Yeah, all of our value picks are just they're just going mainstream. I feel like the fan of this like indie band who's just like hitting top 40 charts now, and I'm just like, what happened to everybody?
Yeah,
Sophie Cunningham. She was like $3,900 for a while on FanDuel, and then like got a starting job, and now is really shot up. And all the players that you mentioned. One thing I am really interested about tonight is Deep Threat, a longtime friend of the show. He really got into he'd been a Courtney Vandersloot stan for quite a while, and I think he came in the chat a couple of shows ago and sort of said that he had switched his allegiance to Kelsey Plum. So what I'm interested in is tonight is who is a deep threat going for? Where does the allegiance lie?
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah, we got to know. Put this in the chat. We got to know. So speaking of putting together our DraftKings and all the that was really fast. That was almost offensively fast to Courtney Vandersloot. Like one of the greatest point guards of WNBA in the history of women's basketball. And like 3 seconds later, oh, I'm plum stand now. I mean, woo.
Yeah, that was super quick.
Yeah, that was super quick. We're not here to judge, but there's a little bit of judging happening right now. I kid. We love you. We love you, Deep Threat. And so let's jump into it right now. We're gonna have to blow this screen up, and you get to see me try to. Oh, that was a lot. You get to see me try to navigate the desktop version of DraftKings, which, if we know anything about the history of this show, it is not my strength because I am a person who only does this on my phone. But we get to build our single game showcase, and we know that Aaron Borland is Team Cunningham all the way. That has been plain as day. If y'all are friends in the Discord here, but let's jump in. Mac, you said that you filled out your lineup kind of before jumping on here. You said that you had Asia as your captain for this team.
I did.
Okay.
I sure did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think with with that 175, or I'm sorry, 170 and a half kind of over under, that kind of leads me to believe that it's going to be kind of a guard heavy game. To kind of think that if we're going to do a lot of scoring is going to be coming by way of the guards. That's kind of the traditional mindset of that, but we're going to be featuring a game with like Candace Parker, Emma Meesman, Asia Wilson, a lot of these forwards and centers that move up and down the court quite a bit. I still agree with Finney here. I think Jackie is value, but I think I'm going to lean a little bit different, and I'm going to throw in Emma Meesman for my team captain tonight. What she picks up, an assist, potentially 3-pointers, rebounds, everything, I think is great. I am going to throw in Jackie Young. I am going to throw in Allie Quigley. In Vandersloot's absence, Quigley has also done a little bit of the ball handling and facilitating for Chicago. She's a really underrated kind of passer and creator for others. So she's definitely a person that I'm going to leave in. We are going to see, we're sitting right at like 7,200. So we're going to have to find that value play. You and I talked a little bit before the show started. I like Las Vegas doesn't get into their bench a whole lot. But when they do, it's Raquana Williams. And that's where the value comes from. She has really done well over the last few games. We're not going to be able to pick up like Alamond. I don't know that I'm going to trust Gardner in a game like tonight. And right now we're a little too balanced for my taste for like between the teams, even though we think it's going to be close. I think I'm going to lean a little bit into Las Vegas. So I'm going to pop on, let's see, where are we going to go? I'm going to pop on Chelsea Gray. Where does that leave me? 7,900. That can give me Vandersloot, Kalia Copper, De'Erica Hamby. I think I'm going to probably, oh man, this is difficult. I think what I'm going to do is probably pop in Copper and hope that she can offer something in the rebounds and steals, and add a little bit to the scoring, even though she may not be getting the same run with Vandersloot. Stevens is a great pickup.
Stevens
a lot
excellent.
of games too. Yep. What's Deep Thursday? Quigley can't get there with Sloot back though. Oh, that's a good point. Man,
I don't know. It could turn into a shootout though. Plum and Quigley.
Could. I think for this purposes on here, we may just have to go with that. I told Mac Attack before the show started that I wasn't gonna like do my normal thing of like put a lineup together and then start overthinking it. So we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna hit update entry. We're drafted. A Deep Threat, you can tell me I told you so later. I'm sure you would be happy to. And we're going to jump right into the next thing because, man, we're already halfway through our show. This thing,
yeah, that's nuts.
We're breakneck speed right now. I know. So you know us over here at Watch Your Work. We love underdog. We are big underdog fans here. We love our promo code hold. If you put that in, if you're signing up for underdog, you get that deposit match. We get some money back over at the Team Hold family. We get to just enjoy more of the underdog life. Right now, I'm drafting an NBA best ball already
Okay.
on underdog. They were doing the slow drafts where there's like 8 hours between picks. So this thing has been open a day and a half, and I've made 2 picks so far.
That's stressful right there. That's stressful. I can't do that.
I know, and I can't believe the people that take. So we're only in our first, like our second round. Obviously, if I'd done 2 picks, someone's first pick in their best ball draft was Zion, and I can't imagine just like drafting Zion with like the first pick for your team, and then just waiting 20 hours until you pick again. That's too much stress for me.
Yeah,
Like, you have to go chalk. You have to go chalk if you're doing that.
Yeah, I did that once, and I was like, I'm never again, never again. Can't do it.
Oh, Ayo, Joseph, welcome in. Thank you. So let's look here what we got for kind of our over-under picks for underdog. I had to zoom in, so if anyone is bothered by the alignment of these buttons here, I'm sorry. We're a little bit coloring outside the lines there. But let's see. Does anything as we scroll through jump off the board for you?
Well, so the way that I do it is, my DraftKings lineup, I'd look at that. If I'm already betting on these guys, do I want to bet on them even more?
Yep.
If you want to double up, then I would definitely go look at Meesman, probably maybe the rebounds.
Yep.
I feel like Meesman's my player to watch for this
Yep.
game. I think she's going to go bonkers.
Oh man, look at this. Meesman 9 rebounds and assists. Man, that screams over for me. Maybe it's a fishy move, but like I like that. That gives some flexibility. We talked about with Allie Quigley 1.5 threes. If we're talking shootout, I think that leaves it open for the 4-time 3-point champion.
The only 4-time 3-point champion.
Yep. I was going to say the Hamby 6.5 looks low, but she's not scoring. But then you brought it back with the rebounds, and that does seem a little bit on the low side. There we got ATCJ Gray over an assist. We'll swing back up and look at that.
Yes, let's look at that.
Yeah, let's look on the aces side.
6 assists. Okay.
Chelsea Gray 6 assists. That's probably a little bit under what her average is, I'm going to guess. And she's going to she's obviously going to play a lot. And if she's the facilitator she normally is, that could be a low number. Jackie Young, 15 points, seems a little bit. 9 rebounds and assists. That also seems a little bit low. I'm one that screams way too high for me right now. Dearica Hamby, 8.5 points. She's not scoring that. I'm going to hit. That's an under that I'm going to hit.
Okay. There we go.
Yep. And we got 2 more that we can throw in. So let's see. What do we have our friends at? Gray over on the assist. Hamby 6.5 boards. Well, I don't want to be a Hamby hater, so I think she can absolutely hit. Oh wait, we can't do 2 on that one. Darn it! I'm sticking with 0 on the points. Okay. We'll stay a hater, but we'll go over on the Chelsea Gray. Let's hit 1 more. I don't think Kelsey Plum is going to hit 3-pointers in this game. I would.
Yeah, I was going to say you mentioned kind of fading Kelsey Plum earlier. So,
man, I think let's do the under on her 19.5 points, and let's call it a day. Let's see if we get $100 payout out of this. That would be fine by me. Our last 3. We're not gonna have time to look at it. The last 3 that I've done for this show, Brittany Sykes was my reason for missing on 2 of them, and then the other one was I was 1 off. So, if the show has shown anything, we're in store for a whole lot of heartbreak. But that's
I don't know, man. You killed it at the WCC steady breaks, so you got some luck for it. We
got lots of luck.
You had the luck from that. It's your birthday, like you got to think positive here.
you were talking me into this. Speaking of love on the study breaks, or the what did I say? Study break, right? Steady
Yes, steady
breaks.
breaks. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, we have stuff to give away off of that. Let's see if I can bring up the moments that I won off of this. And while I'm doing that, and before we transition into giving away some moments, Mac, do you want to talk just a little bit about kind of the news we got from WNBA Top Shot today, just about like leaderboards and kind of things like that?
Yeah. So if you all have been tuned in since that announcement, a lot of moments have shot up in value because of the leaderboards. I'm extremely excited about them. I'm glad that we finally have something kind of a level playing field to the NBA. I like that this first reward is to the top 150 instead of 750. I think that that we're a smaller community. There's about 2,000 active WNBA collectors, so I like that. It's the reward is proportionate to the user base.
Mhm.
I can't be more excited about it enough. I went a little too heavy on the I locked everything. Everything's locked.
Yeah. And I think that could certainly pay off for folks. I'm not as in tune to like everything that happens in the market like you are. I dabble here and there and really try to pay attention to the WCC Discord about conversations that are happening around there. I locked my best of set and my player's choice set that I had, and I feel fine with that. Looking through the leaderboards a little bit, I feel like if I'm going to want anything, I'm going to have to pony up quite a bit more.
Mhm.
But for folks who are really like making a run at it, man, I hope that payoff is there, because I think there could be some cool rewards out of that.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think the big thing, the best of gives you a huge diverse
Hmm.
entry into the leaderboards.
Yep.
So I think it's a great way to reward true W collectors. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. And that's a good comment. Yeah. I think a lot of folks would like kind of more clarity on that, which is not,
Yeah.
especially as like Dapper tries to build something sort of like building the airplane, like we're still like we're still in the
Mhm.
air on it.
Yeah.
And they're trying to build intrigue and like buy in around this. They probably can't tell us all the secrets, but yeah, I think clarity around that would be all right. And you see around here, we got a Tina Charles. This is all out of the steady breaks. I was able to pull Tina Charles, a Stewie, a Sloot, a KP, and Erica Wheeler out of that. I was able to do all right for just kind of that one pack investment into that steady breaks. So
Yeah, for
it was
those that
cool.
didn't watch it live, he did the serial break. He was serial number 3, and I mean, you just hear
Three,
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 three. Like, I mean, it
three,
was nuts.
three,
I think there were
three.
10 packs open. You got 5 moments, so you got
Yep.
half of, half the packs. That's great.
Yeah. And this from Heath too. That's a reasonable take too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like I'm gonna have to know more before locking more on there. But yeah, it's the steady breaks was a great thing. And if you're in the WCC Discord, we'll send you a link, or if you're not in, we'll send you a link before we sign off tonight. But there's a lot of just great things that happens in there, a lot of info that's shared, a lot of opportunity to engage in a cool community centered around the WNBA. And it's just great. And we got about 5 minutes before tip off on our game. So we're going to give away this Erica Wheeler right over here. We're going to give that away. And what you need to do is put in birthday boy in the chat, because I
There you
am
go.
nothing if not totally self-indulgent on my own birthday. But yeah, start throwing that into the chat. We'll do a giveaway. But let's talk while we kind of pump up that chat, or pump up that giveaway. I really think if I'm going to make a pick on tonight's game, we talked about hitting the over. I think that some of the defensive struggles that Las Vegas has faced kind of before All-Star break and kind of a little bit since are starting to get adjusted a little bit. Like Rakana Williams is coming on more, giving starters more of a break. They're not having to play as much, hopefully. And I think that they're able to. I think that that Las Vegas is able to get over 90 points today, and I think that they're going to come out with a close win. I think it's going to be something in that range of like 92-88 kind of win tonight, and that is going to make for some great TV, and I can't wait to watch it. But Mac, what are you kind of thinking for the game tonight?
So I'm leaning the opposite. I think the Sky's going to pull it out.
Okay.
I am really excited to see Emma go to work. I'm excited to
I
see
totally
Candace.
missed it. Oh my god.
It's birthday. Yes.
Birthday for the Troofy. All
There we
right.
go.
Oh man, thanks, Garen.
That's hilarious.
Yep. Fine. We're closing. We're bringing it back in. And while we do that, Kelsey, can you talk while I fix some of my mistakes? Welcome, Kelsey.
What mistakes? I was gonna tune in from the road, and then it was just a few too many button presses for me to feel comfortable doing that. So I was like, you know what? We'll catch up when we get in.
It's
hello,
safer this way,
everyone.
anyways.
Happy birthday, Kevin!
Thank
What a
you.
day! I had this plan that I also didn't have time for, but I was gonna have all these Canva graphics made for your birthday today. Which, spoiler alert, I will probably do after the show. But happy birthday! How has it been?
Thank you. It's been a great day. The community.
Oh, perfect! Hashtag birthday boy.
There we go. Well, this is what we had to fix because my first try at this, it was birthday boy. So we missed an H in there. So now we're gonna try it again. This is right. So Rowdy Rod, you would have won the first entry. You're not gonna get this one.
Might now because you shared his comment.
Right. All right, everyone, put it back in there. Let's do it.
I assume we've shared this already, but because I'm catching up on the chat and this feels right for the moment, nothing says happy birthday like throwing a like on the stream.
And nothing says giving yourself a chance to win a moment like liking the stream and following Team Hold. All right, and oops, let's get back. There we are. Yeah, we're gonna talk late 30 something. That's definitely where
counts.
we're at. Yep,
it's 30 something. Yeah.
We got a couple more years left of 30 something before we're totally off the way. I like this one. There we go. Barf.
Yeah.
Yep. It fits really well with Troofy. Like we're completely set there. Looks like we got like 13 people watching. We got 9 entries. Like throw in some more folks. Let's do this. So Mac and I have already shared like what our thoughts for the game tonight are going to be. Like Kelsey, do you have a winner?
Aces. I think I really like rooting for them. Kelsey Plum's like maybe my favorite player now. Has been, I think, for a while, but I love Kelsey Plum. Yeah, I think I'm rooting for the Aces. I feel like that's the move. It happens.
Trick is,
life comes at you fast.
I couldn't spell before I was 32.
He's
like,
transitioning to this typing.
Oh no!
As he gets older.
Oh no!
Oh yeah,
I think it would make less mistakes, but
yep. I'm like just a couple years away from like the little like bird pack typing and like bringing an iPad to record or take pictures of the places that I go.
Don't forget the blanket. You gotta have a blanket for your legs.
Yeah, we got that. Compression socks, like we're going all out.
I gifted compression socks at my bachelorette party, which is how you knew it was a 30-something bachelorette. Everyone traveled. I was like, you know what? We're going compression socks. This is the move. They were nice ones too. I hope they use them.
Yeah, that's like
life-changing.
Right, and like you brought something practical. Like nothing says like over 30 quite like practical gifts. Like,
practical gifts. We go. Yep.
All right, we're at 8:30. Let's hit draw on this. Everyone, get over to Amazon Prime. Enjoy the game. Let's see who's going to get this Erica Wheeler. Rowdy Rod.
He won anyways, despite the spelling mistake.
Despite the spelling mistakes, right. Rowdy Rod, you can, with all the pumping that's happening in the WNBA marketplace, sell that and get some air conditioning for your time in Oregon. And reducing swelling is always a nice gift. That is truer words never been spoken. That's
Yeah,
great.
circulation's important.
Oh
Plus, we're on our
man.
feet most of the day. You know,
Right.
drinking, indulging, the travel alone. I stand by it. I think it's a great gift.
Absolutely. If I would have to be in humidity like in the South that long, I would need help anywhere I can get it. Rowdy Rod, we know where you're at. Like, thank you for being on top of things, but we know you. You're part of this. Kelsey, thank you for moving heaven and earth to get here and join the stream.
I didn't. I got really lucky. I got lucky.
You could have just like leaned into that and accepted the.
Nope. Honesty is the best policy.
There
I got
we go.
lucky. I was hanging out. One of the kids is a competitive swimmer, so she had a swim meet tonight. But it's like small town summer, you know, swim meet. So it ended early, which worked out for all of us. So I am here. I'm home. There was no traffic. I got lucky with traffic. So
There you go.
it all worked out.
Before we get out of here, there is one thing that I need to do because I said I would do it. Mac Attack, you help lead a really awesome Discord, and here's a link to join it with the rest of the chat. Yeah, if I can't spell, you're probably right that I'm going to forget who actually won the moment. So this is a good policy. Way to go. But yeah, join the WCC collector community. It's a great Discord right up there with the Team Hold Discord. It's like I enjoy being a part of it. It's great to be amongst kind of other WNBA fans.
Glad it exists.
Collectors. Yeah, it's a cool place to exist.
It's cool it exists.
Yeah, very glad that Snapper's more tech savvy than I am. I am such an idiot with that stuff. So I'm so glad he, built it and allowed me to join the ride.
Yeah.
Shout out to both of you for spearheading that. I think it's important that those communities exist and that we're supporting the W in that way. And I think it's really cool that you guys set that up for everyone. So definitely go join if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're glad everybody's loving it.
Yeah. What are y'all are over 200 now in the
we're very, very close to 300. We are so close. So bring your friends.
Yeah.
Let's hit that milestone.
That's where Kevin's birthday party is going down.
Yeah.
There you go.
It kind of feels like it's
down in the
been a
chat.
birthday party on Discord. Like I've got a lot of phone notifications today from good folks. So that's
and if you're just in it for the free stuff, we give a lot of stuff away.
Tons
All you got to be is a verified set holder.
Yeah. I think there's a Natisha Heidemann TSD that's happening, and then another giveaway set up right after that.
Yep. And we did a little something for Brittany Griner as well. Gave away her run it back moment to show support and try to bring awareness. We're going to try to do a lot of stuff towards the end of the season and start next season off with a bang.
Very cool.
That's right. I promise I did not lock that moment. I have another Erica Wheeler that I locked. I promise.
I'm gonna lock some stuff, I think.
But real quick before you go, like what are your thoughts on what are you gonna lock, Kelsey?
Ooh, all of it. I think
there you go.
I go back and forth because I'm like, do I not want to like the challenge piece of it? I'm a little wary about, but I feel like they're locked for a year, right?
Yep.
So if I lock them now, they'll unlock during the W halfway through the W season next year. Like now feels like a good time because I'm not going to sell them. So my only real thought process is, do I want them for challenges? But like, there's not going to be that many. I don't know how many things I'd miss out on.
I think you can only do you miss out on the crafting challenges. I think you can still use locked moments for the regular challenges.
Yep.
So.
And I'm not crafting and getting rid of stuff. I had enough moments for the recent crafting challenge and I like filled it in thinking it was a normal one. And I was like, awesome, I have them all, and went to press submit. And it's like, are you sure you want to burn these moments? I was like, no, I don't. No. I would like to keep them. I don't. Yeah. I haven't come around on the burning of moments thing. I'd rather buy.
Well, you benefit by keeping the moments. Then your moments are going to go up in value.
Yeah, I'd rather buy the like. I don't think people are pricing those crafting rewards high enough for me to feel like it's worth it to burn them yet. So yeah, I think I'm going to lock all my W moments. I might sell all the NBA ones and just have a W account. So
See, that's what I'm
that
thinking.
may be my
too.
next step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I really want to get into this summer 21 WNBA run it back set that I really want, because a lot of these moments that were like $50 for a long time and some are inching up, like that feels like a good place to jump in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Deep Thread already saying that Candace Byrne was a mistake. Yeah. If you look at it, like what some of those moments are at right now, that's tough. The run it back one is doing well. That's All-Star one. I don't think it's settled at like where folks like were really expecting. It's like
I think
sub
too,
60.
if you're in this for the long haul, like
Yeah.
I think a lot of NBA fans are using W moments as trade tickets. I think they're still undervalued across the board.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a pretty good entry point if you are a W fan. Like it seems feasible to collect them all, which is not true of NBA.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if there are benefits to locking those moments and they are really going to lean into the team leaderboards for the W, it feels like there's a lot of value there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
and
yeah, we
if
are.
the W blows up, like let's pump those moments.
Absolutely.
We have some regrets. I don't regret jumping in for the Candace run it back, and not so much for the Taurasi archive, but I can see where folks would maybe feel that way if they're having to like buy in. A lot of mine for that were some dupes and stuff that I wasn't really a super fan of, but yeah, I get it.
If you have doubles of everything, by all means, but I definitely want one of each forever.
Right.
I'm right there with you.
There we go. Yeah. All right, both of y'all, thank you so much for making it a cool day.
Yeah.
Great show.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
And I'm just noticing Kelsey
anytime.
wore orange for the Commissioner's Cup for the WNBA show. So there we go.
I did my best. It's more of a red in person. Just being too honest on stream here. I wore orange for this. I wore.
Take the compliment, Kelsey.
I am going to take the wins. Take my wins where I find them.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Enjoy the Commissioner's Cup. Find us in the Discord to talk about it, and we're out.